Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. My name is Luggage. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all feeling blessed and favored today. At least if you're watching this video, this means you're still alive, and for that reason you should be grateful to God. I just want to add some more tips that you can use to have a smooth and a less stressful journey as you prepare your bags to come to the United States. All right, so the first one is, do not go into the plane with water. Anything that is liquid, in fact, let me put it like that, anything that is liquid, please do not enter the plane with it. Do not put it in your hand luggage or in your handbag. And even in the checked luggage, do not put liquids, like very liquid stuff, right? Except you can really package them in such a way that even when they throw your bag anyhow, they cannot explode. So it's not very advisable to travel with liquids. But if you have something that is liquid, maybe it's not too big, it's small, you can really package it in such a way that even if they shake your bag, I mean the bag that you're sending down, it's not going to explode. All right. And then also objects like sharp objects, okay, please don't take them into the cabin that is in the hand luggage or in your personal item, that's your handbag. But if you have a baby, you can always travel with the baby's food and the baby's water if you have. So because in my case, in my experience, I had a baby, I was traveling with my baby, he was just a few months old. I had his water and his food, everything. I had his milk, everything. I was allowed to enter the plane with them. All right. So tip number 2 now. So the second tip is that all your food items should be put inside your checked bag. That's the bag that is going under the plane, right? And this is my opinion, it's just my advice or suggestion. Please try to avoid traveling with wet food. Wet food, I mean like frozen food or with fresh food. Remember that the journey is a very long one. By the time you get to America, the food may have started to decompose and they may destroy your bag at the airport, and it's going to be a waste of money, time and energy. So please do your best to dry the food items. If you want to carry food, if you want to bring food along, dry them and bring them. In that way you are very sure that your food will reach here safely. Dry them very well so that there should be no odor coming from your bag. All right, now I already said the food, anything that is food should go down under, except you have a baby, then you can take the baby's food with you inside the plane. So tip number 3 now is from the comments. I got this one. Items like your laptop, the chargers, your phone chargers, all those things, you should put them in your hand luggage. Please guys, put them in your hand luggage. The video that I already made on those successful tips for preparing your bags, I already said for your documents they should also be in your handbag. This one is even in your handbag, so that as they ask you a question, pim, you remove your documents and you show it, not that you go and start searching for it. All right, so because if you send your laptop in the checked luggage, you know how they fling those bags, they carry it and they fling it around, it may get damaged. So you don't want that to happen to you. All right, another tip for you, now when your bag is all set, you have measured it, please watch the other video if you have not watched it, on the successful tips on how to pack your bags to travel. Please watch that video, it's very, very helpful. Now when you are all set to travel, for you to dress, I'll advise you to dress to keep it simple and smart. What do I mean by simple and smart dressing? Simple dressing is simply wearing something like you have a top like the one I'm having, and you have your trousers. Then depending on the season, you can, if it's during the summer season where there is sun, or if it's now, this is the spring, the beginning of spring season going towards summer where there will be sun. If you're traveling now, In addition to this top that I'm having, for example, you can just put a small jacket or a shirt, maybe long sleeve or short sleeve if you want, but I advise maybe long and a long trouser, because in the plane it will be very cold, and remember the journey is a long one too. All right, so you don't want to be in a situation where you'll be shivering in the plane, though they have blankets to give you to cover. Okay, so you keep it simple and smart. And for your shoes, I advise you to wear low and cover shoes. Please, ladies, avoid those heels. This is not a time to be traveling on those scotch on those high heels, right? You need to be very smart as you're moving around. For those whose religion do not permit them to wear trousers, then they can wear their long gowns, and I don't know, yeah, the way their religion permits them to do so. So then, if you're traveling during the winter season, the winter now is that cold, when the real cold has started, you have your trousers, like I said before, your long trousers. You can have your top, but now on top of the top, instead of putting a simple jacket or a simple shirt, you wear thick jackets. Your jacket should be thick, because that's what is going to help you to feel a little bit warm. Yeah, so that is it as far as dressing is concerned, the dressing when you're traveling. And for your hair, you just, you know, anything simple and nice will be good for you. All right. Yes. And another very important tip, it's not the last, okay, another very important tip is your state of mind as you're traveling. So some of you are going to stay with some people and you are overstressed, you bother yourself so much on what you are going to give them. You don't have the means, but you are going an extra mile to do that, and yet you are still unable to. Please, I beg you in the name of God, just stop, calm down, close your eyes, take deep breath in and out many times. Tell God that, Father, I really want to give this thing to this person who is going to receive me in America, but my hands are tight. And you leave the rest to God the Almighty. Have a free mind, and you travel, so that you can travel with a peace of mind. Please. The host, the person who is receiving you, will understand your situation. So don't overwork up yourself. You want to carry all the food to come and give him. You want to buy him so many nice African wares, African kind of stuff to bring. Please do it within your power. If you have the means of doing it, do it. If you can stretch a little bit and do it, do it. If you cannot, you cannot. Okay? So stop overstressing. Breathe in, breathe out. Confide it in the hands of God the Almighty. All right? So these are just some few tips that I gathered. I know the list is not ending, right? It can go on and on and on, but the main ones, if we put them in place, we are going to have a smooth and a successful journey with less stress. I'll see you guys in another video. Remain blessed.